Hey guys, so today I'm going to teach you how to make a matcha Soylent smoothie. It's a really good breakfast meal smoothie kind of thing. If you don't know what Soylent is, it's an all-vegetarian meal replacement that these guys created, and it's a magical, wonderful thing. Also, Soylent is not made of people! What you're going to need is obviously your bottle of Soylent, a blender about this size. This one is a 5-cup blender. It's gonna make a pretty big smoothie, so you're gonna want a big blender. A cup to put it in, not sponsored. Then, ice, very important. A little bit of honey. You're gonna need your matcha powder and some non-fat vanilla frozen yogurt. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna do is take your bottle of Soylent and pour it in your blender, which you can't see because my camera angle is bad. I want to get it all out, every little drop. Next, you're going to take your ice tray. As you can see, there's about that much Soylent in there. So in order to balance it and make it actually thick, we're going to put 8 cubes of ice. And then we're going to refill our ice tray so we have ice next time, because I always forget to do that and then I never have ice. Ice! Ah! Next is probably the most important step, which is the matcha. So this is the matcha powder that I use. It's a Maeda M brand, which I really like, but you can pretty much use whatever brand you can find. I like this one because it's made specifically to mix, so it blends a little bit easier. This is the unsweetened, because we don't need all that sugar. And we're gonna take a scoop about this size and matcha. I usually put about, that's sort of a mountainous scoop. In something like this, about 3 to 5 scoops of matcha, depending on how you are feeling. I'm gonna put about that much. Then, just because I have it, this is not a necessary step, but I bought this sweetened version of this, and I've been trying to get rid of it because you cannot just use this. It does not taste like tea at all. It just tastes like sugar and it looks green. So what I will do is, with the same scoop, just do 1 scoop of this to add a little bit of extra sweetness, but mostly just to get rid of it. Next, we're gonna take our honey. Any honey will do, but I like a really good natural local honey because local honeys help with allergies. So we're gonna take our honey and we're just gonna kind of pour in about as much as you want. I usually do a couple of drizzles in a circle, but there's no set amount of honeys. I just use it as a little bit of a natural sweetener and an extra thickening agent. So just go ahead and put in as much as you want. As you can see, I didn't put a whole lot of honey in there, and this is what it looks like right now. Sorry if I'm failing throughout the video at actually looking into the camera lens. I'm using my phone because I do not have a fancy camera, and I'm not quite used to looking over here and not here. There's so much happening. Woo! Ice. Ice. So the last thing you're going to need is some non-fat vanilla frozen yogurt. Any brand will do. I just use my general grocery store brand. And then just as a final thickening agent to give it a little more body, we'll take, okay, you're not gonna be able to see me scoop this, but you're going to have to trust me. I will try to show you. So I take a big spoon. Use a spoon! Whatever kind of spoon. You probably have a spoon. And as you can see the way it's in here, it's sort of in these 2 halves. So I will take about half down where that line is and just scoop out some along that line. I'll show you once I've scooped it out. I'll usually do about 2 big scoops like this. It probably looks like a lot more in the camera than it actually is, but it really isn't all that much. It just adds some body to the smoothie. Okay, so this is about as much as I have scooped out, and it looks like a lot more than it actually is, but it really is only about this much, and it doesn't even actually go all the way around. Okay, now we blend! So I have 2 settings on my blender. So I like to blend it up a little bit with the slower one first before I just get it all mixed in. So here we go. Okay, and that is it. We now have our green tea Soylent smoothie. All you gotta do is pour it into your cup and enjoy. So that's it. I hope you like this video. I hope you like this recipe. If you try it out at home, I would love to know how it goes for you. If you like it, if you don't like it, what you think could be better. I would love your feedback. This recipe is my recipe. I sort of started making home green tea frappuccinos. Totally stole them from Starbucks. But I wanted to make them healthier, and so instead of using milk like they do at Starbucks, I started using Soylent. So it's actually a whole meal instead of just a sugary sweet treat. And it still tastes pretty delicious, I must say. If you don't have Soylent, if you don't want to try it with Soylent, the exact same recipe will work with just a cup of milk. I personally like to use skim milk, but you could use almond milk, soy milk, whatever you want, and just make sure that all of the ratios balance out with that, since there's a little bit more Soylent in a bottle than there is in a cup of milk. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Maybe leave me a comment of something you would like me to do in the future. I'm hoping to do a lot of matcha related things because I'm just a smidgen obsessed. And please subscribe for more. Subscribe! Also terrible. I'm really annoying. Are you annoyed yet? Because I'm annoyed with myself. Okay, bye. I'm gonna go drink my smoothie now.